You can find plenty of good food all across central Illinois, sometimes in places you wouldn't expect.
Brian Walder takes us to the Slippery Pig. It's inside the Peoria Civic Center for this week's You
Gotta
Eat.
We're switching things up just a little bit, checking out some new delicious bites at the Peoria Civic Center for this week's You Gotta Eat. The Peoria Civic Center wants you to take everything that you know about typical concession food and throw it out the window.
Well, we have the standard options that we always have had, you know, the hot dog, the pretzels, things of that nature. But then we also added in a new barbecue stand where we make all the barbecue ourselves from homemade. And then we have a cantina, which is Mexican food. It's not your dad and your mom's Civic Center anymore.
I had my eyes on that barbecue stand. It's called the Slippery Pig, and it opened in September of last year. You'll find all of the barbecue staples on the menu, including pulled pork, brisket, and more.
We don't buy our brisket from somewhere and have it brought in and slice it up. We cook it ourselves right here in the arena. Same thing with our pulled pork. We try to be innovative and we change with the times.
I love brisket, but I don't really cook it at home because it's one of the more difficult meats in barbecue to cook. So I rely on others to do it, and I'm thankful that the Civic Center is one of those people and places that makes the brisket, because this is a great sandwich. It has all the flavor and texture that you would expect out of a brisket sandwich. Makes me think that I'm in a barbecue restaurant, not at an arena. You can find a pulled pork sandwich on their menu, but I had their pig slop instead. Order this bestseller and you'll get pulled pork and barbecue sauce, topped with coleslaw, and served over French fries and cheese sauce. So first off, I love the name, pig slop. That's such a fun name for a fun dish, and it kind of reminds me of two dishes kind of combined into one. It's almost like a deconstructed pulled pork sandwich on top of cheese fries. So there's nothing wrong with this. I was also able to try their rib tips and fries, which debuted the night that we visited last week. They tell me I'm the first paying customer to have the rib tips and fries here, and so far the success rate is 100%.
Our rib tips served with fries and coleslaw are exactly the same price as other barbecue places in town. So you're not paying an exorbitant price that you wouldn't pay somewhere else. We have a real competitive price. We priced out all the places in the market and we sat right in them.
You'll also want to keep an eye on this menu item that's coming soon, pig wings. These are pork shanks, which are wrapped in bacon, rolled in brown sugar, and then smoked. And yes, they were as tender and delicious as they sound. So next time you head to a concert, game, or event, bring your appetite to the Peoria Civic Center, because
you gotta eat!